Y'all, they say pigeons ain't real. Like, have you ever seen a baby pigeon before? What's up, y'all? Listen, it is officially summertime and I'm feeling really good. Crazy thing about that statement is that just a couple of days ago, I was not feeling really good because on the last day of school, I started feeling sick and I started getting a sore throat, and that led to me being out of commission for like 2 days straight, legitimate 2 days straight, just straight into bed, Jamila taking care of me, and you know how that goes. Once I started feeling better, guess who started getting sick? My bad, honey. So Jamila is currently out of commission. She is in the bed, chilling right now, and I'm actually on my way to get some blood drawn. For my new people, let me catch you all up. Enjoy the food, bro. Huh? Okay. So for all my people that are new here, last year, around this time, Jamila and I started going to a neurosurgeon after going to several ophthalmologist appointments because I was suffering vision loss in my left eye. And to make a long story short, we wound up finding out that I had a pituitary tumor, benign by the grace of God, meaning that it's non-cancerous, that was exerting pressure on my optic nerve. And that's the reason why my vision was being ultimately lost in both of my eyes. We visited several appointments, found out what was going on, and I was supposed to be scheduled for a crazy surgery.
Thank you.
By the grace of God, I did not have to go through with the surgery because medication was available to shrink the tumor. So I switched healthcare providers, and today they want me to come in to kind of get some ground base levels of baseline, thank you. Baseline levels of what is my current prolactin levels. My baby's sick. Yeah, I wasn't even sure Jamila was gonna ride with me. I actually was like, honey, don't even worry about it.
But you said you were gonna be mad at me.
I did say that, only because you kept going back and forth saying, I'm gonna ride, I'm not gonna ride. I'm gonna ride, I'm not gonna ride.
I never said I was gonna ride today. I told you I was gonna ride.
Never is a strong word.
I never said I was riding today.
Okay. Well, I'm glad that you're here with me. Time to feed the Jammobile, y'all. Wonder what the damage is gonna be today. I've been managing this condition pretty well for like the last year, but there was a Jamila and Marcel vlog where we went to Gayukaku, Atlanta Station. I found that one of my stressors that can kind of cause this prolactinoma to grow is dark liquor. And I had 2 Jack and Cokes, and the next day I had issues with my eye. It's like I knew something was wrong. And even when I was going through it the first time, I remember telling Jamila all the time, every single time I drank alcohol, particularly brown liquor, that my issue kind of came back. So I think that's gonna be something until this problem goes away completely. I'm just gonna have to refrain from, which I hate because rum is my favorite beverage. I got a new endocrinologist because the last one was terrible, and she seems very, very nice so far. And she actually told me, she was like, you're supposed to be on this medication for 2 years. That's not too bad. I thought it was gonna be 70. All right, yo, just got my blood taken. I was just sharing with Jamila that it pinched. Normally when you get shots and blood drawn, like it will pinch, but today's like pinched. But luckily I had a nurse tech, I'm not exactly sure what she was, but she got it on the first try. Because you know, sometimes if you're familiar about getting your blood drawn, you know sometimes that person, that nurse, that tech might have poked you like 3 or 4 times to find it, and she got it done on the first time. So I'm happy about that. Right now, I'm waiting on my prescription to be filled.
Oh, you talking about your haircut?
Nah, y'all rock with the haircut. You know what I'm saying? If you've been following my journey, you know I've been cutting my hair.
Is it your second one or your third one?
This is my 3rd one, and you can see I'm getting more confident with the fade game.
You ate, honey, you ate.
I ate. We are at Starbucks. You know how it go. About to get some food. Remember on my last vlog when I changed my oil by myself? So I have to go take it to AutoZone, the used oil that is. To AutoZone as well as my oil filter, because you can't obviously just go pouring that stuff just anywhere. It has to be safely thrown away. Babe, what you doing? Babe, you about to pour all that here, baby.
I'm trying my best.
Think.
Honey.
Sweet. But it didn't even hurt. It just shocked me here how fast it ripped off. I was like, I know I might lose some skin right here. Y'all look at Jamila's trash can that she keeps in my car. And it comes with like, she bought little trash bags for it.
Let me see your own.
Not bad. Clean decision.
Everything got weak.
Alright.
Lightheaded.
It's summertime, y'all. I gotta tell y'all how my school year ended. It was a good one too.
You heard it? 95. If it's 7 p.m. and 90, if it's 95 at 7 p.m.
Where are you at today? The desert? 7 p.m., 95 degrees?
She gotta be in Miami, Florida.
Miami don't even, but I don't know. They said that's well. We know Florida been hot.
Florida been hot.
Yeah, we were supposed to be in Tampa for the last couple of days, and when I was like, babe, I was like, it's supposed to be 96 degrees. It was supposed to be 96, 96. We actually supposed to be coming home today on Wednesday, but you know how we be canceling trips. But anyway. So, end of the school year. I can.
You've been sick the whole time.
Right, so it wound up working out perfectly because both Jamila and I would have been sick. But I cannot believe that Jamila and I just finished our 9th year. It's like every year I say that. Last year I was like, man, I just finished the 8th year, just finished the 7th, just finished the 6th. And it's like, I remember when I was a first year teacher, I never imagined being in the profession for almost 10 years or even 10 years. I'm staring at going into both Jamila and I staring at going into our 10th year of teaching, and I'm at a point, a crossroad where it's like, what's the next step? This year was amazing, but it's like I feel my time in the classroom it's at a threshold. Is it going to continue or is it going to come to an end? What are the next steps? And it's even to the point where I'm like, I almost got on my laptop yesterday. I was on the couch while Jamila's upstairs resting, and I was gonna be like, how can I reinvent the wheel? And I feel like that's a very hard task to do as a teacher, because it's like, if you have a proven recipe, what's the point of changing it? But I'm not the same person, I'm not the same teacher, and even generationally speaking, the kids are all kind of somewhat in the same generation, but it's like the kids who I teach next year or even this year are not the same kids that I taught my first, second, third year teaching. And it's crazy because Jamila and I was having a conversation that the kids that I taught my first year, these kids are like 21 turning 22, and Jamila taught juniors and seniors, so them babies now are what, 25? About 24, 25. So it's like we have adult age students now, and that is like just very like hard to kind of wrap our minds around, for me at least. So I'm trying to figure out, how can I change with the times? See, change can be hard to do, it can be hard to manage, and I want to make sure that I stay current in how I present my information, especially going into next school year. With my schedule, with how it's looking, the kids who I taught not this previous school year but the year before last, they're now about to become juniors, and I'm about to have a lot of them circle back into a course that I just so happen to be teaching next year. And I can't even, I gotta change my game. It's like how I taught them as 9th graders, I can't teach them the same way as juniors, and then I'll have them possibly the next year seniors. So that's gonna be a big challenge to me, because a lot of my dialogue is geared towards 9th grade babies coming into the classroom fresh out of 8th grade middle school. But now I got some seasoned high schoolers that's been in high school for 2 years, and the following year they're looking at graduating and getting out of college. So it's gonna be a lot of brainstorming this summer. But overall, had a really good year. Year went by very fast, especially because of the basketball season. And that kind of got me through my wintertime slump that I normally go through. And it's like, I was talking to the principal in his office. We had like a meeting. And I told him, I said, man, that's like, he asked me how the year was, and I told him it's crazy because it doesn't even feel like today's the last day of school. That's how fast it went by. But he wound up agreeing, and he said it's a crazy feeling. He's like, I feel the same way. But school year was amazing. Had a great year with my students, and we're gonna enjoy the summertime. Taking a quick break. Remember from last week's vlog, for those that watched it, if you haven't checked that vlog out, make sure that you go and watch it. This tree is doing quite well from when it had fell. The tie is still holding on pretty strong. And look, it's even flowering this year. This is the first year that it flowered. I think I talked about that in the last vlog, but we got some hummingbirds that come through here. And that is Jamila's favorite bird. And they always eat on these things.
It started in 19...
Jamila bought a standing treadmill or whatever this thing's called. It's just been sitting here. Like this box has just been sitting here on the floor. This is what it looks like. It's really nice, by the way. But it's like it's just in the middle of the floor. And that's driving me crazy too. And I don't wanna, you know how that go. I don't wanna fight with Jamila, so I may just leave it right here for right now. But what I can control is my workspace area. So I'm gonna get all this over here cleaned up, straightened up. No matter how much you mop, it don't matter how much you brush, no matter how much you sweep, hair will always be found somewhere. That's why you can't eat at everybody's house. Good old junk drawer. You see this little nick right here? Y'all see these nicks right here? Yeah, I'm about to fix that. And I believe the color that we're gonna try to use is probably this one right here. Oh man, but what if it's a neither? And I'm doing this left-handed. Stop playing with me. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. See if I can kind of get these colors to blend a little bit. All right, I just went over it with the black, and look at that. Can't even tell. Can't even tell. Is it dumb if it works? Alright, y'all, we finished, man. It's just something about the house when you just got that clean vibe to it. It's just a vibe. Gotta figure this area out, but I'm good with it for today. Might have had the AutoZone, just knock that out, and then we're gonna take off to the gym. And I wanna have a conversation with y'all about something that's been on my heart for quite a while. Hold out down, bye-bye. I'll be back. All right, we're gonna take this thing. We're gonna take this thing. It's just been sitting in the garage, And I'm gonna actually store it right here in the back on the floor right here where it's nice and secure. It's for the gym. So can't really rock and roll too much as I'm driving. All right, got that nice and wedged. And that's not gonna go anywhere. Yo, I'm at a tier right now with my, I don't wanna call it relationship with YouTube, cause that's kind of clickbaity and it could kind of come across as a little disingenuous. But I'm kind of at a moment, like a pivotal point, like where am I currently with YouTube? What is my identity with YouTube? And I feel like that has been my greatest struggle. Honestly, even when it was just the Jamila and Marcel channel. The biggest issue that I have with YouTube is that I honestly feel like I cannot 100% genuinely be myself at 100% of the time. And I feel like as a creator on YouTube that makes videos, that's a problem. Because when you're on YouTube, you obviously want to be 100% authentically like yourself. You want to be authentic at every single moment, every single second of a video. But there's one problem. YouTube is not my main source of income. And because teaching is my main source of income, I have to maintain integrity of that position at all times. Teaching is one of those professions, regardless of what profession or career that you might have, that teacher hat always, even if it's after hours, you are always a teacher. And because you are influential to kids, you're influential to students, and you're supposed to be an adult that's in a position that's not supposed to negatively impact the minds of students, children, you always have to be in a place where it's like you gotta be professional at all times. So it's things that you can't do ethically that might question the integrity of your position, of your job. And because of that, I can't talk about certain things. There's things that I choose not to talk about. And there's certain ways I want to express myself on this channel or even on Jamila Marcel channel, but I can't. And I feel like that restricts me and it holds me back from fully blossoming as a creator in this space. Trying to find a place where everything can coexist and blossom at the same time. Let's get the others on. Hey man. Hey man. All right, y'all, free service. They say it's totally free. I love that. Oh. All right, she said just pour it out. Everything good. Let's split. All right, we go. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Like being on like grown man-ish is like an amazing feeling, man. And it's like, I know I say that on here a lot. And I say this with no disrespect to anybody who could take this as disrespect. I didn't have anybody to teach me this, man. It just was wife saying, baby, you can do this yourself. That's all it was. That's all it was. So I said this before, you find you a wife, you find you a good thing. All right, y'all, good workout session, got the legs, blasted the legs today. I think one of the biggest things that can motivate you while you're working out is that not only when you see the gains, but when you like stuff I used to max out on, I can now rep out. I'm just blasting, I'm killing it, y'all. We at Publix, let's see if we can find us some dinner. Y'all, they say pigeons ain't real. Like, have you ever seen a baby pigeon before? Open sesame. I'm in the mood for lamb chops, which have been hard to come by, so wish me luck. All right, y'all, we lit.
one matter.
True. Waste man. We can go fun for fun. Hold up, boy, back up. Now I got food. I got some high commodity items in this bag right here. You must know you about to go on a walk. Yeah. All right, y'all. So, shout out to new healthcare provider. When I used to take the test at Piedmont with the previous health provider, it used to take like a whole week before I got results back. Results are back in today. Prolactin level is still high. It's higher than what it's supposed to be. And everything else, I took again 8 blood tests. 9, 10 to 10. Everything else came back perfect. But this prolactin level, we still got an uphill battle on that. See what we got on the menu today. All right, y'all, just wash the hands and it is time to cook it up. And Blue, we not the household that feed their dog lamb chops. You gonna get the morsels and bit. Boy, go lay down with the bread. Go lay down, go lay down. You look tired, go lay down. Yeah, there you go, there you go. Thank you, exactly. Just relax. It ain't time for you to eat yet, man. No. Yeah, so we are about to cook it up. So what we're gonna use tonight for our dinner, you already know how they with Tony. Can't go without the Tonys. Gotta get garlic powder on the red meat. Can't go too crazy. I'm thinking about going light on the Goya adobo. How you even say that? I'm gonna throw it on there though. And I think that's it. I might grab this chili powder, but I don't know, man. I'm gonna be questionable about this chili powder. I'm gonna ask Jamila. Cause I'm in the kitchen today. Let's go. Blue. Lay right down. Lay back down. Please don't move. Stay. If you wanna lay anywhere, you go lay on that carpet over there. I need you to stay right there. Stay. Don't move. Need you to calm down, cool down. You still got about 20 minutes before you better not. Stay right there. Stay right there. Baby, should I put chili powder on the lamb? All right, bet. Thank you. Exactly. I ain't touching it. I'm about to cook. And we're gonna air fry these guys. Yup. Open that thing on up. We gonna eat that lamb up. And it's gonna be real good. Marcel whipping up the food. About to eat it up. Now mind you, see how I'm doing it, right? I'm touching the meat, pause, but I'm going in touching this with the right hand. A lot of times I find myself, like, I'm wondering, do people be cross-contaminating their seasoning? You know what I'm saying? Because, like, they touch the seasoning with the same meat that they use in the handle. So, like, for me, it's either I wash my hands as I go. My air fryer telling me it's ready. All right, we got it on there, y'all. Put a little bit on it there, y'all. We don't need too much on that, y'all. A little bit of chili powder. You know what I'm saying? A little bit can go a long way. Throw that thing in the circle. We looking decent. I know somebody watching just said something smart. I look like he ain't got no seasoning on that. That's why y'all got high blood pressure. Y'all gotta relax on all that daggone seasoning that y'all put on there. And I ain't even trying to be funny. I know some of y'all just laugh, and that ain't even funny. But all that seasoning y'all be throwing on there don't mean y'all can cook. That don't mean nothing. And mind you, I ain't saying that to everybody. I'm saying that to the folks in the bike that had something slick to say about how my meat look. You got about 12 more minutes, all right? He is tired of me. You ready? Come on. No avocados tonight. Avocados went bad pretty quickly, so I'm kind of upset about that. So I have no greens, but that's dinner and that's a vlog. We're gonna call that a vlog for today. I appreciate y'all for watching. I'll see y'all next time. And as always, if you're not subscribed, subscribe and comment. I'll get back to y'all. Peace.